country of Goshen, and they had possessions therein, and grew and multiplied exceedingly. And Jacob lived in the land of Egypt 17 years. So the whole age of Jacob was 147 years.
Are we good right there? But as you can see, when the money fails, people start to get desperate. And we know that money is created out of thin air, and right now it has no value because it's not tied to gold nor silver. It's nothing but pieces of paper. Like I said, what makes this piece worth more than this one? They both pieces of paper, about the same weight and everything. One has a 20 painted on it, and the other one has a 1. And this one is worth more. Garbage. It's worthless. It's going to be worthless real soon. Like I said, all these dope boys, they're going to be sick to wake up to a box full of nothing but paper. That's what they're going to wake up to real soon. And they done sold their soul, poisoning their own people for a piece of paper. And with that, we don't say saloon, but we don't, matter of fact, if anybody got any questions.
Yeah, I'm going to ask something real quick.
Okay,
about the money. Just to let you know, it takes 100 pennies to make $1, right? But in actuality, 100 pennies is worth more than $1. Even though pennies aren't all copper anymore, it's part copper. Copper is worth $5 a pound. This is $1, one paper dollar. 100 pennies is a fraction of a pound. But if copper is worth $5 per pound, I mean, you just think about it. It's metal. It's actual, a usable good.
Okay, 1 second. I'll give it to you.
I think copy and paste.
There you go. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go to that mind count, that hill.
That's the Hitler book. What page is that?
That was Munich. So it's going to automatically take you to Munich, but it's a deep book. And I wanted to go deeper into this, but this internet connection, I'm scared that it's going to keep crashing, so try to rush through this. But is there any other questions? And also in the Josephus, we couldn't really find it today, but it talked about the women was getting so hungry that they was roasting their own babies. The unthinkable, eating out the sewer. Sound like no way.
Eating cow dung.
Right? Eating out the sewer, eating cow dung. Sounds absolutely unthinkable. But if you're hungry enough and they know this, you'll do some things that you never thought that you would do. And we know where the first thing that dudes will start doing is selling drugs. Some of the first things that sisters will start doing is selling themselves. Both two things that will make the Most High very angry. So the biggest thing is to keep the commandments. That's why he said, I will keep you from the hour of temptation. So if you keep the commandments, which is the Most High's mark, He'll bring you through it. I got a question, but we'll ask it in person. Gotta be careful what you're saying. Got you, I got you.
Oh, it's in the Josephus, the War of the Jews, Book 6, Chapter 3, Section 4.
So we're going to read that.
Okay.
He got an important part that I wanted to bring out. We finally just got it. Let's get it.
Okay, I don't know where it started. I'm just going to start at the, I'm going to start at the top. At Section 4. It says, there was a certain woman that dwelt beyond Jordan. Her name was Mary. Her father was Eleazar. The village Beelzebub, which signifies the house of Hyssop.
737.
Oh, 737.
Go ahead.
Which signifies the house of Hyssop. She was eminent for her family and her wealth, and had fled away to Jerusalem with the rest of the multitude, and was with them besieged therein at this time. The other effects of this woman had been already seized upon, such I mean as she had brought with her out of Persia, and removed to the city, where she treasured up besides, as also what food she had contrived to save, had also been carried off by the rapacious guards.
So she thought she had some stuff stored up. She was ready for this day, but what happened? The guards came and took it away. Go ahead.
Who came every day running into her house for that purpose.
For that, they came every day for this purpose, to take what she got.
This put the poor woman into a very great passion, and by the frequent reproaches and imprecations she cast at these rapacious villains, she had provoked them to anger against her. But none of them, neither out of the indignation she had raised against herself, or out of the commiseration of her case, would take away her life. And if she found any food,
Go ahead.
she perceived her labors were for others, and not for herself, and it was now become impossible for her any way to find any more food, while the famine pierced through her very bowels and marrow, when also her passion was fired to a degree beyond the famine itself, nor did she consult with anything but with her passion and the necessity she was in. She then attempted a most unnatural thing.
A what?
A most unnatural thing.
She did something that was most unnatural, worse than eating out the sewer or cow dung. What'd she do?
And snatching up her son, who was a child sucking at her breast, she said, O thou miserable infant, for whom shall I preserve thee in this war, this famine, and this sedition? As to the war with the Romans, if they preserve our lives, we must be slaves. This famine also will destroy us, even before that slavery comes upon us. Yet are these seditions, rogues, more terrible than both the other. Come on, be thou my food.
What?
Be thou my food.
Be thou my food. This is her kid. Her son she's talking about. Go ahead.
And be thou a fury to these seditious varlets, and a byword to the world, which is all that is now wanting to complete the calamities of us Jews. As soon as she had said this, she slew her son.
She did what?
As soon as she had said this, she slew her son.
She slew her son. She's so hungry right now, the passion overtook her to do something that's completely against the natural laws of a mother and a son, that she killed her only son, her son. Go ahead.
And then roasted him.
She roasted her kid. Go ahead.
And ate the one half of him, and kept the other half by her concealed. Upon this the seditions came